車、9号車です。指定席は2号車、3号車、7号車、11番線の列車は
美濃太田、下呂、高山です。後ろ寄りの7号車から10号車は富山行き、停車駅は岐阜、美濃太田、下呂、高山、飛騨古川、伊那谷、越中八尾、早ご案内いたします。
昨天去宜兰啊，一人吃一碗，我吃光光。
りがとうございます。はい。
I'm you now. Don't mean to turn it upside down. I really wanna hear you out. I can't know how it is to be where you so calmly sit when I'm further my own heritage, catching only part of it. To just be, to really see something other than just me. If I could give you more than half an ear, if I could give you more than half an
나도 해야 돼, 지금.